Always check your audio, kids. What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Emerald. Last time, well, 2 episodes ago, episode 2, the audio was desynced, and that was completely my fault. This time, oh god, this is definitely gonna be too loud. This is gonna be too freaking loud, but you know, I'll deal with it, whatever. This time we're gonna head up north and talk to this guy. Oh, that's Rustbro's gym badge. Out of all the Pokemon gym badges, Rustbro's the coolest, I'd say. What does it look like? Oh, it's the 2 arrows. I will say, I think after the first generation, I mean, I'll check back in with those badges later as we get more, but I think after the first generation, they really lost it with the gym badge. Like the first gen, they were so cool. Like the freaking rainbow badge, which might appear on your screen here. The freaking Thunder badge, the Thunder badge, like that might appear on your screen here. The Cascade badge, which was a freaking teardrop, like that was so cool. And now they're just kind of lame pieces of rock or something. I think it's kind of interesting. This guy mentions that a sneaky looking man came by, which is kind of cool. Clearly, they're reacting to the world around them. This is a guy from Petalburg Woods, and he was robbed. I don't know why there's no police presence in Pokemon. Clearly, there were like Officer Jennies and whatnot elsewhere, but yeah, this game doesn't seem to have any police presence at all. At all. Sure, we'll check out your Pokemon though. Oh god, can I just turn this down in my headphones a little bit? There we go. But what is new? Oh, it's Youngster Joy. What does he have? Machop? Oh god, what is new? Today is September 6th, currently Labor Day. Happy Labor Day if you're so inclined to celebrate. You won't see this then, but you know, it is what it is. In between episodes, haven't really done much. I did catch, I'll show you here actually. I did catch another Poochyena because I forgot that I caught one. Named it Cutter, realized it couldn't learn Cut, which I think we tried in the last episode. So yeah, now we have 2 Poochyenas that won't ever get used. I could teach Cut to Torchic, but it's not really worth it. I'd rather just wait. And I think I can find an Nincada here, Nincada, and that'll be good. He should be able to learn Cut. If not, I'll just like catch somebody else and come back and get some of those Cut items and whatnot. Oh god, he's gonna wreck my stuff when he uses Tackle, because he's debuffing me to all kinds of levels. But I will say, lately I've been going through kind of a slump when it comes to video games. I have wanted to play like something that just gets me going, right? Persona 5 came out in 2017 in America, and it's been 4 years, and like I'm still kind of on a high with that game. Between Persona 5 World, which I started in Japanese and then bought in English and started in English and then never finished in English, and then Persona Strikers, which I beat like the main game. I'm on like the final boss, and someone said you had to be like level 70, so I was like, oh, I'll grind, and I never grinded, so now I never actually finished the game, but I'm like at the very end of it. And like those 3 games were just so solid, and then like I want to do Persona 5 Dancing Star Night or whatever it is. I really want like that experience again. Like I love those characters, I love that game. And lately I just haven't found that with anything else. I've been playing a lot of Overwatch and Call of Duty, which is nice because I haven't played Overwatch in quite some time. I think my last episode was on the channel was like a while ago, and I stopped playing Overwatch, and that happens every now and again. Like I'll put the game down, come back to it, put the game down, come back to it. But I came back to it, and now I'm like really enjoying it, playing a lot of more Still and Silver. But point being, I don't have like that game that's just like getting me through. I was hoping that Neo Tooie would be that next game, like that JRPG that I really connect with. I don't care about like any of the characters. I don't care about any of the I don't care about the story. I just don't really want to play that game. I'm at the boss fight with Susukichi, and like again, it's fine. I can't beat him, and I don't know if I didn't do enough things. So I just like didn't even save, and I'm just gonna like run it back when I play it again like later this week or whatever. But it's just unfortunate because I really wanted to like that game, and I'm starting to feel like, okay, I definitely should have played the first game to really enjoy this one. So, and then like Nier Replicant was another one that I played, and I was like, oh, it's cool, and then it just kept going, and they're like, oh, you have to do all the missions and do all the optional side quests and get all the equipment and all that stuff so you can get the true endings. And there's like 5 endings or whatever, and that just turned me off because I'm like, I want to just finish the game, but then I'll finish the game, and kind of like with Scarlet Nexus, I finished the Kasane story, And then they're like, oh, go back and play Yuito. And I'm on chapter 4 of Yuito. And I find myself like skipping cutscenes now, just kind of like running through the game because what's the point? Like, it's the same story from a slightly different perspective. It's not doing it for me. And granted, the presentation of that game, while it's very slick, I didn't care for the presentation of the cutscenes to begin with because they're all so stagnant and stationary. And like, they don't even really make use of the, well, I guess they do make use of like the on-screen models, but because, like, whereas Persona, they're actually in their environments. In this game, they just are like on screen as pictures, and that's kind of lame to me. It's unfortunate. It just feels like a waste. But, you know, is what it is. Don't want to check the Pecha Berry. We want to use the Pecha Berry. But it's fine. I will probably play that a bit more. But I really want to like have that next game that'll just like get me going. Like, I went back to Marvel's Avengers because I thought that would be it. And like, yeah, it's better on PS5, and I'm playing through the Wakanda, War for Wakanda story. And that's not particularly interesting to me either. It feels like a hollow, let's just shoehorn in another area, and it's the same kind of missions, the slightly different enemies, but more or less the same, you know, just button mash your way to victory. And the story is nothing. Like, there's one cutscene in that game, or in that DLC, where Black Panther's talking to Captain America, and Captain America just nods, like he doesn't even say anything. And I'm like, okay, they definitely couldn't bring back the voice actor to voice that cutscene because he just nods. And I'm like, that's such a waste. Like, why wouldn't you just have a better presentation? I'm checking all these spots here because I'm sure there's an item. Oh, we're gonna get that double battle. Ninkata, that's what I'm looking for. Oh, one of the things I'm looking for. But yeah, I think Ninkata here can learn Cut. I think if you evolve him into Ninjask, but you have an open slot in your party, like the 6th slot is open, you'll actually get a Shedinja, which is kind of weird when you think about it because it's him shedding his skin, and the shedded skin becomes sentient and becomes a Pokemon. It's actually kind of creepy. But yeah, so Ninkata, I will catch him. He won't be part of our team, but I'll teach him Cut so we can cut through some grass. In between episodes, I did buy some Pokeballs, like 9 of them, I think. So hopefully we won't have to use too many of them to catch this fool. Cool beans. I don't think the 3 stars were there in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Ninkata, the trainee Pokemon. It makes its nest at the root of a mighty tree. Using its whisker-like antennae, it probes its surroundings in the pitch-black darkness of the soil. And that's your trivia for tonight. Oh yeah, we're running that back from the last LP. Wait. Because we already have a cutter, so now we got a cutter 2. Alright, so, cut. Cool. Alright, and now we can use cut, which is actually pretty cool, because much like in the first games, you can cut down grass that is just in your way. So you could actually, like, make it, I guess, have fewer encounters. I think it cuts, what, a 9, it's like a 3x3, so like a 9-point square. It cuts that area down, which is kind of nice. I mean, it's time consuming, but if you were like really low on health and you wanted to avoid battles and didn't have any repels, I guess you could do that. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is actually do that, and okay, we're good. I don't think I have to heal, so let me get their attention, and there you go. Oh, there's 2 double battles. That's cool. It's like there's 2 opportunities. That's really nifty. I'm always a fan of double battles. It's just something different, you know, something interesting. Oh, Youngster Johnson. Really, dude? Alright, oh, this should be easy. What's, did Geodudes have Sturdy in this, generation? I can't remember. I don't think they do. But that's always so annoying. Like, I know in Pokemon X and Y, I think it is, or no, Black and White, Roggenrola, a lot of times they have Sturdy. I think that's like their common ability. And it's just so annoying because it takes 2 turns to kill what should be a 1-hit Pokemon. Like, I guess it's cool, but Such a waste. Yeah, that's one game I would love to play. I don't know how DS emulation is. I never really bothered to get into it. The only games I really ever play on emulation would be like Sega games, well, Sonic games, and like Pokemon games. Just because I find that they work fairly well, and I'm not really interested in, like, if I have it on a console, I can pretty much play it. The N64 is the only thing that I can think of that I don't have a really great means of playing, because my N64 jumper pack, or my expansion pack, doesn't really work anymore, so now I have to get a jumper pack to see if it'll work. Well, that long range. But, yeah, that's the only console I can think of mine that I don't have a means to record, because, like, I can record PS1 through the PS3, PS2 through the PS2, because I have the HDMI to PS2 proprietary wire. I can record PS3, and then PS4 and PS5. Let's see, Nintendo games I can record. Oh, unlike the old Nintendos, like SNES and NES, but I mean, all the games I would play are on freaking Nintendo Online anyway, so not a big deal. But yeah, Nintendo games are honestly the hardest things for me to record, probably. Get rid of Leech Seed, I'm not going to use it. What else is there? There's... Oh, GameCube you can record through the Wii. Yeah, so it's basically the cartridge-based systems. And yeah, GameCube can record through the Wii, of course, and then the Wii U can record Wii and Wii U. And then you got the Switch. And then I guess for Xbox is annoying because the only game I'd really want to play would be Sonic Heroes, which is why I bought it for the GameCube, so that I could play it again on the Wii. Because my Xbox, it works perfectly fine, but the disc drive, it's one of those things where the disc tray has started to go, and now it's you have to use a freaking paperclip to get the disc tray out, which isn't like too bad. I keep a paperclip on my system so that I can just like pop it open when I want. But I mean, I didn't really have that many Xbox games ever to begin with. I was much more of a PS2 kid growing up, so you know, that's something I should do. I should play, like, I have a couple games on PS2, like what was it, Maximo? It's like some action. I guess it's just like a third-person hack and slasher. Oh god, how about you mute that, Jim? Yeah, let's just turn that down. How about that? There you go. Yeah, that game was kind of cool, but it was also kind of hard, and I'm not sure why. I think it's a Capcom game, so that's probably why. But I'd play that and try that for the channel. We're not going to plant berries here. Actually, we will plant berries. I just like planting berries. It's so good, even though it takes forever. Chesto berries, we'll get those for sleep. But yeah, I did confirm that the, not to you, but I checked, and the time clock does work, because the berries that we picked out front of Rustboro here, they are back in action. So we'll get to Pokeblocks a little bit later. I'm pretty sure they changed where the contest halls are in this game. Like, I think all the contests are from Lily Cove City, instead of being like in Ruby Sapphire Emerald. There were actually contest halls, and oh wait, I want to go this way. Get those double battles. I think there were contest halls. It was like one in Slateport, one in Falliver, one in Slateport, one in Falliver. The final one was in Lily Cove. Oh, Verdanturf. Verdanturf was the first one. And I love that, because it was like, and that's what I think a lot of Pokemon games fall flat on, right? Not every town has like a purpose. And in this game, that was such a good use of the world, right? Your first few cities, or like some of the cities have gyms, and that's cool. But then other cities, like, you know, Rustboro towns mostly, I guess. Slateport City, you know, big city or whatever. But Rustboro, or I'm sorry, what's it called? Falliver Town, Verdanturf. They had contest halls. Like, they didn't really have anything else to do, but like, oh, you can go do your contest thing. Then you get back on the main trail and you do your gym battles. Like, that was just so cool. Such a good use of the space, so every town felt like it had a reason to exist. Whereas nowadays, it feels like so many towns are just there as like story points, or just, hey, we need to have a hub for people to live, and like, that's fine, but it's definitely more fun to have like an actual optional activity to do, so that you're not just sitting there, you know, kind of just rushing through areas just to say you went there. I don't know. But back to my video game thing, the one thing I'm finding is that, so I haven't found like that game that's really going to get me going. I'm hoping that Guardians of the Galaxy, is that fun. I'm kind of worrisome that it's a Peter Quill only game. I appreciate when games can have a variety of characters, especially if you're in a party like the whole time. I mean, that's what one thing to Avengers' credit is. It's much better being. Oh God, hold on a second. The status bar of my computer just refreshed, and like that's never a good sign. But you slacked off in school? Sure, we're doing something else, buddy. What was I saying? Yeah, when you have a game like the Avengers, you want, like, I'm sure it would have worked if it was a cap-only game, but if the combat isn't particularly deep, then you get really bored. And like, you need to be able to upgrade your character in a way that feels meaningful. That's why Spider-Man PS4 works, because Spider-Man, from the time you start the game, you're like, okay, he feels like Spider-Man, he's cool, whatever. You can jump off walls, attack people, uppercut them, slide through legs, all that stuff. But by the time you get to the end of the game and you have all your different powers, it feels so much better. As like you actually feel like you're, you know, evolving and getting stronger. And so it's unfortunate because I hope that, I shouldn't say it's unfortunate, but I hope that Guardians of the Galaxy isn't like that, because that'll be kind of boring if it is. We will get rid of, let's see, Scratch. I kind of don't need Scratch. Critical, that's always useful. Growl can be useful, so we'll get rid of Scratch for now. And so that game comes out October. I'm looking forward to Deathloop. I figure I'll try that. I'm hoping it'll be kind of like a fun pseudo. Actually, oh crap! Hold on. I'll get back to that. Let's look up Torchic Learn Set Gen 3. Alright, let's see here. No, not Pokemon DB. I always use. I'm Bulbapedia gang out here. Like that's what I do. Alright, level up. So it learns Packet 16, Sand Attack, Fire Spin. Flamethrower at level 43. Like, that's the only way you can get Flamethrower, I believe, for this evolutionary line too, which is kind of silly. Like, it makes total sense why they would do that. Like, if you're gonna level your Torchic up to level 43, then yeah, you should get something cool. But it is kind of frustrating that you don't get it with its evolution. So I'm probably just going to evolve it. Yeah, I'll just let it evolve, because we do get another move, which always sucks when you get like a move when the first evolution of the Pokemon, or like the original Pokemon, levels up, and then when it evolves, you get another move, because then you're like, now I have to delete 2 spaces, and I kind of want to keep all the moves that I have so far. So, but you know, first world problems, I guess. Is that two? Oh, how much money do we get? 3,200. That sucks. If we had the amulet coin, that would be dope. I love how Torchic just like glitched out there, just tweaking. I think I mistakenly said that I originally used Torchic as my starter. No, I used Mudkip as my starter when I first played this game way back in 2003. And then I think, probably because I had all 3, or I had Ruby and Sapphire together, I'm pretty sure I used Torchic on one and Mudkip. But Mudkip was the one that I first played on Ruby, which I'm so annoyed that I lost my Ruby copy. See, if this was Tail Whip, I would have kept it. But I'll go with Growl, because Focus Energy is just good to have. Growl is fine, but usually I don't have to worry about lowering attack. It's more about lowering defense when I'm dealing with these other Pokemon. Alrighty, got our potion. Alright, cool. Now we can actually get on with this game. Oh yeah, bags and pockets and bags. Do we fight? We fought. Yeah, we fought everybody. Toxic guy. What's going on? I was digging through the tunnel without any tools when some goon ordered me out. That tunnel's filled with Pokemon that react badly to loud noises. It cause an uproar. That's why we stopped using the heavy equipment for tunneling. I'm worried that the goon will do something stupid and startle the Pokemon in an uproar. Okay. What's up, my guy? Oh, what am I to do? We're on our walk, and Peeko and I When we were jumped by an odd thug, the scoundrel made off with my darling Peeko. Rah, Peeko! Yeah, this is Mr. Briny, of the Briny Cottage. There you go. He's going to be integral to our next area, our next access, but keep these in mind for later viewers, those indents in the wall. Is there anything over here? There's definitely something over here. There's nothing over here. But you can see there's actually a cave entrance over here, and there's a cave entrance over here. That is over by Burn Turf Town, as I'm sure you well know. We will get there soon enough. I stopped checking all these areas, that's for sure. Oh, I don't know if this smoke was here in the original game. Whismer? Whismer's so trash. Like, Whismer looks like it's already KO'd with his little dotty eyes. Like, it's just so sad. Whismer's so trash. It evolves into Whismer Loudred and then Exploud, I think. I mean, I think it's pretty cool that it's a sonic Pokemon, like an aural, A-U-R-A-L, like auditory Pokemon. That's kind of cool, but it's just normal, and I just feel like normal Pokemon are just, they have to have something about them to make them interesting. Like maybe they learn a certain type of move, or they have a certain effect or ability or something. But like just to be a normal Pokemon with like sound moves that sleep really doesn't come up much in the main game, it just seems kind of pointless. But I mean, it's cool. Whismer, the Whisper Pokemon. Its cries equal a jet plane in volume. It inhales through its ear canals. Because of the system, it can cry continually without having to catch its breath. And that's your trivia for tonight. It's Kirby. It inhales through its ears. That's weird. So we have to nickname it. Oh my god, I completely forgot. So I was out doing some stuff this weekend, and I saw a billboard. Oh, let me tell you what it is. I'll tell you what it is. Let me tell you what it is. Let me see. Can I find it, please? Here we go. Is this it? Let me see. Somebody on Reddit might have it. Okay, there was a Kindness is Key billboard. I don't know if you've ever seen these. But it's a Kingdom Hearts billboard. And, okay, it's currently 2021, and Kingdom Hearts did not... that came out... Kingdom Hearts 3, I should say, came out, what, 2019, I think? Never did finish that game. Maybe I should go back and play that. I might do that. I've been installing a lot of games. I'll get back to that. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 came out a while ago, and I'm just kind of like, that's weird that the billboard's still up there. Like, does that mean like Square's marketing company is still paying for that, and why did they feel the need to use a Kingdom Hearts as the thing? It's weird. It's so weird, but it's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll come get some. Talk to me, guy. Graw, keel haul it all. That hostile Pokemon turned out to be worthless. And to think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey, you. So you want to battle me? Yeah, sure. Sadly, he doesn't use Peeko here. It'd be kind of cool if he like forced Peeko to fight, but he doesn't. He has this one Poochyena, and we will kill it swiftly. But yeah, I've been installing a lot of games recently. Like, I reinstalled Spider-Man PS4, and then I remembered that you can't actually get the PS4 upgrade without paying for it, which is fine because I prefer the original Peter face anyway. So I said, screw it, uninstalled that. Installed for Horizon Zero Dawn, thinking I'd play that and get gear for the next game. I don't like Horizon Zero Dawn's gameplay, so I uninstalled that. But thinking about it, I was going to go back and play Uncharted Lost Legacy. I've started the game like 3 times, and I just can't get through it. So I'm thinking I might go back and play that, because the thing is, it was open world, and it kind of turned me off. And I apparently you can do stuff in like whatever order, but I don't know. I just didn't get very far. So I might install that. I might actually install that tonight and see if it's like worth my time, because I never finished it, and I probably should have. But yeah, if you come to the right here, you'll see 2 rocks, can't do nothing, can't go nowhere. So we will head back out, and homeboy here. There's no homeboy here. Okay, that's weird. Sorry, Kirby. Actually, this is kind of cool. We will cut our way back. A bit faster than trying to go through all the... Oh, I have a repel, right? I'm pretty sure I have a repel up, so that's pointless. And back we are. Nice. Right on time. What does this say? Route 116, Rustboro City. Oh, how'd it go? The Devon goods? You did. You got them back. You really are a great trainer. I know. As my thanks, I'll give you another Great Ball. Obtain the Great Ball. And there we have it. He's going to take us to Devon Corp, and old president here wants to speak with us. And of course, we're not done here. We have to do more dropping of things off. It's kind of cool though. Like back in the first game you have to do is get Oak's parcel. So like, I guess you're on the gym leader challenge, but this gives you a reason to continue. Like, oh, you have to go drop something off to Slateport. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand that you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Dewford Town? I was hoping that you'd deliver a letter to Stephen in Dewford. Obtain the letter. God, that's like a one-to-one remake of the OG playthrough. Go watch that playthrough. So he gives us the Poké Nav, which is this game's MacGuffin, but it's like its navigator. It's the thing. It's like the radio, not the radio. Was it the radio from the last game? There was something that gave you the cell phone. That's what it was. Wait, oh, you healed me? That was cool. Was not expecting that. What do you have to say to me, guy? If you visit the shipyard in Slateport, you should see Captain Stern. Cool. This big old empty office. What are these? It's a collection of rare rocks and stones assembled by the president. Alright, cool. Here you can find some scientists working on some things. This man's making new balls. As I said before, that is Kurt's thing. Don't be, yeah, no, don't do that. Can't be doing that. Developing a device for talking with Pokemon. Haven't had much success. I wonder if that'll ever show up in games. One of these guys is developing, a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, which happened in Gen 5. So I wonder if they'll work on one that allows us to talk to people. Alright, so there's your fossil, guy. So when you come back here, you can, you'll get a fossil later in the game, and you can have him fix it up for you. Regenerate it, so to say. What's in here? Anything? Devon Corporation got started. Wow, this is a lot of text. I wasn't expecting that much text. Screw you, guy. I'm not talking to you. Alright, so, oh, what are you doing, buddy? Cutscene. I've been developing an added feature for the Poké Nav, and it turned out great. Brand, may I see that Poké Nav? The one our president gave you? Alright, what do you give me? Match call. Match call. Alright. Oh, I love how they just open that junk. Like, you can't, it's a butt that much. You can't. Match call. This is kind of cool, though. As you battle people, you can call them, and it's a much, almost better system. It's a much better system than the cell phone, where people just had to feel the need to call you at all times. I don't think anybody ever calls you. Wait, is anybody else registered in here? No, okay. But as we fight people, we'll have more of that and whatnot. So, wait, what is this? I don't think I've ever used. Oh, this is that. All right, so this is your Pokemon condition. You can check their stats for contests, which is kind of cool. I'll try to do more contests in this run, as opposed to beauty. What does this do? Oh, that's cool. Wait, does this mean that Vivi has the highest beauty, or like what? Oh, I guess it's just highest level. Wait, no, I don't know. But anyway, then you have your Hoenn map, which I don't know. How do I do this? Oh, A, you can zoom, which is kind of cool because for the cities you've been to, you get this cool little map to tell you. Wait a second. Battle tent? Oh, that's just okay. The scroll bar doesn't mean that that's in the city. It's just telling you what those icons mean. So like if there's a battle tent, then we'll see that. Whereas like Petalburg has a gym, Rustboro has a gym, and then these other towns we have not been to, so we don't know what they look like. But that's basically the Poké Nav for now. And we'll head over here. Actually, we healed up, so we will stop right where we were at the start of the episode and call it quits here. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we will head south and head back to Mr. Briney's cottage and head off to Dewford. And I'll see what lies in store for our hidden protagonists. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.